Hi everyone and welcome to Germany for Student channel. Today is 11th lesson of A2 level of German language course, and in today's lesson we will see how we can compare the properties of two or more things in German language. So if we want to compare the properties of two or more things, there are three different scenarios. In the first case, we compare the properties of two things and we see that the property that we are comparing in two things is same. Let's have a look at the example. My car is as new as his car. So in this sentence, we are comparing the newness of my car with his car, and we see that the newness is same. My car is as new as his car. The second case is that my car is newer than his car. So in this sentence or in this example, I am again comparing my car with his car, but in this case, my car is newer than his car. The third case can be that my car is the newest. So we see that there are different levels of comparison, and depending on the level, the adjective that we are using changes its form, and through this form we can identify which object is newer or older depending on what property or what characteristic we are comparing. And in this lesson we are going to cover the first case, which means that the properties of both objects that we are comparing are equal. So let's have a look at the example. The shirt is as beautiful as the pant. So in English language, we use the phrase as, and then comes the adjective, and then comes as. In German language, it will be das Hemd ist genauso schön wie die Hose, or it can be das Hemd ist so schön wie die Hose. So if we look at the sentence structure in German language, das Hemd, because Hemd is a neuter noun, therefore it has definite article das. Then comes ist, which is simple translation of is in German language. And for the phrase as beautiful as, we use either genauso schön wie, or we can also use so schön wie. And then comes the second object. Second object here is the pant. And for that we use die Hose, because Hose is a feminine noun in German language. Now let's modify this example and add some adjectives and see how will it look like. The blue shirt is as beautiful as the red shirt. Now we are comparing two shirts. One is having blue color and other is having red color. And we are comparing the beauty, and the blue shirt is as beautiful as the red shirt. How we can say it in German language? Das blaue Hemd ist genauso schön wie das rote Hemd. Or we can also say das blaue Hemd ist so schön wie das rote Hemd. Now, because we know that Hemd is a neuter noun and blue here is used as adjective, and we know that adjective have specific ending. Since Hemd is in nominative case and it's a neuter noun, we have to add an a at the end of blau, which means blue. So blau will become blaue. Thus blaue Hemd ist. Then comes the phrase as beautiful as. For this phrase in German language, its equivalent is genauso schön wie, or we can simply use so schön wie. And then comes the red shirt. Red again in this sentence is used as adjective, so it will get an ending. Because shirt is in a nominative case and it's a neuter noun, therefore we will add an a at the end of adjective rot, and it will become rote. Thus rote Hemd. Next example, the train travels as fast as the car. So in this sentence, we are comparing the speed of train with the car, and we are saying that the speed is same or almost same. We can say the same thing in German language. Der Zug fährt genauso schnell wie das Auto. Or der Zug fährt so schnell wie das Auto. Der Zug comes at the first place. It is the subject of the sentence. Then comes verb and it will be conjugated according to the subject. Fahren will become fährt. Then comes the phrase as fast as, for which the German language equivalent is either genauso schnell wie or so schnell wie. And then comes the second object. Second object in this sentence is das Auto. She wears skirts as gladly as pants. Sie trägt Röcke genauso gern wie Hosen. Again, sie is the subject of sentence. At second position, we use verb and we conjugate it according to the subject, which is sie. So tragen becomes trägt. Then comes skirts. Skirts in German language is called Röcke. It's a plural noun. Then comes the phrase as gladly as. In German language, its equivalent is either genauso gern wie or so gern wie. And then comes pants, which means Hosen. Next example, the shirt costs as much as the pant. Das Hemd kostet genauso viel wie die Hose. Or we can also say das Hemd kostet so viel wie die Hose. The shirt means das Hemd. To cost in German language is called kosten. And if we conjugate it with respect to das Hemd, it becomes kostet. Then comes the phrase as much as. In German language, its equivalent is either genauso viel wie or simply so viel wie. Next example, I find Munich as good as Berlin. München gefällt mir genauso gut wie Berlin. Or München gefällt mir so gut wie Berlin. In this sentence, we are using a dative verb gefallen and we are conjugating it. So its conjugation will be gefällt. And because this is a dative verb, therefore we will use dative object for ich and dative object for personal pronoun ich is mir. Then comes as good as. In German language, it will be genauso gut wie or simply so gut wie. And then comes the second object, and second object in this sentence is Berlin. So this is how we can compare the properties of two things if the properties in both things are of same level. In the upcoming lessons, we will be covering case number 2 and 3 that we have seen in the beginning. I hope the topic is clear to you now. If you have any questions, just put it in the comment and we will meet in the next video. Thank you. Bye.